Hello and welcome to this channel. Today I am going to talk about a new indicator that I have launched called CPR by Pivot Edge. Let us see what are its unique features and its advantages. This is your host Mohan from Pivot Edge. So let's start. Okay, first let us see how to insert this indicator. So you can go to the software called TradingView, and in TradingView you can go to indicators, and here you can type Pivot Edge. So you will get you can type CPR by Pivot Edge. So if you click on this, it gets added to your chart, and also here if you press this star button, it will be added to your favorites. So there is one more method of adding this indicator, that is you can go to the TradingView website, and there you can search. You go to the section, and here you can search for profile RV Mohan Kumar. That is my user profile there. So if you go to that user profile, here you will get scripts. So in these scripts you will get many of the indicators that I have published. So in that you select CPR by Pivot Edge. So you click on that. So you will get a description about this indicator and complete details about its features. So if you scroll down, here you will see add to favorite indicators. So if you click on this, it will be added to your favorites list. So if you come back to the chart, again go and see in the indicator, in the favorites it is added. Okay, now let us see the features of this indicator. But before going into the features of this indicator, let me give you a background about this indicator and what is it made up of. As you know, CPR means central pivot range. So this indicator is built on an important concept called pivots. So what are pivots? Pivots are very important key levels which the price respects. You can call them as your supports or resistance. So this is arrived from the previous session data of open, high, low. So all these are very important data parameters using which a formula is calculated, and for that formula you feed all the values of the prior period. It can be your prior day or prior week or your prior month, whatever time frame you are looking at. So if you feed all that data, and that formula will calculate and plot some of the important key levels. So this is going to give you a approximate idea about the price momentum, and where possibly it can take reversals, or where it can take support, or where it can take rejections. So this is captured in this indicator. So this concept was existing say from 200 years on the floor, when the normal floor trading used to happen. The floor traders used to have this data, and they used to calculate manually what could be the possible levels for tomorrow's resistance or supports. So later in 1979, Larry Williams, he formulated and he made this popular. And one more author by name Mark Fisher, he added few more levels of this central pivot range by adding TC and BC. And later one Mr. Frank Ochoa, he popularized this in his book called The Secrets of Pivot Boss. So this is a very widely used indicator, and many people still use this to predict what can be the market movement and what can be the momentum for tomorrow, all these things. Okay. Now let us see the features of this indicator. If you go to the settings, so by default some of the options I have kept on. Now I'll switch off all the options. Now let us see one by one feature of this indicator. Okay. Now here first option what you have is to select the time frame. For example, if you are working for a scalping or intraday trading, you can keep this time period option as day. If you are working for small short swing trades, you can keep this as week, so you can look in the weekly time frame and trade. And if you are working for positional or long term investment, then you can keep as month time frame and trade. Okay, so now let us see in the day time frame, and first option is display CPR band. Like I mentioned earlier, CPR is the core of this indicator. So I'll just switch on and show you. Okay, so here you can see this band. It consists of three lines. The central line is called the central pivot. The top two are the range of this pivot, and they are called as the TC and BC, the top and the bottom of this central range. Okay, now there is a calculation for each of these lines. So normally the calculation for this central line pivot is taken as the previous session high, low and close, a sum of all these three divided by 3, that you get this plot. Okay, and again for BC you get high plus low divided by 2, and the difference between the pivot and the BC is offsetted again as taken as TC. So normally the BC will be bottom, TC will be up. Okay, but it can interchange based on the price values, but always highest value is taken as the TC. For example, in this chart you can see the TC has come down, but if you observe in any other scripts, it will be on. So whether it can be down or top, the value the highest will be the TC. Okay, now like I mentioned, this CPR is a very important indicator which gives you what could be the type of the trading that you can expect tomorrow, and also you can get a hint of the prior days. Okay, now next let us see the other features. So you have next is display support and resistance. So you have traditionally 3 supports and 3 resistance what normally you get. So because of the high volatility in the market, one more level is added. Now the 4th level is also added. So these are the possible resistance and supports what you can find for the price movement. Okay, the next is previous day high low close. Now since I already mentioned, the pivots and the complete theory of pivots is derived from prior days or prior sessions data, that is the high low close. So that still acts as a very key level where the price can take important reaction. It can either take a rejection or it can break through that and go through to the next levels. So whenever price reaches these levels, you have to wait and watch for the price reactions, how it is going to react. The same you can use for previous week high low, previous month high low, if you are trading in a week time frame or month time frame. Okay, next one more feature is display tomorrow CPR. So that is, if you want to understand what could be the type of the day tomorrow, then you can very well know in advance. See, right now we can know in advance that tomorrow it will be a bit of a narrow, means today the market is consolidating or working in sideways, so tomorrow it is going to expand in any one direction. It can go up aggressively or it can come down aggressively. So this information you can have right now when the market is running. For example, now the time is around 2:20. So after the market closes also you can get this. So this will be the developing range. So based on today's high low, this will be calculated. So now let us see minor trend and major trend. See, this minor trend is a combination of two moving averages, so that I have combined and I have color coded such that whenever the trend is down, these curves will be colored in red color, and also the area between these two curves will be colored in red color. So it clearly shows that the trend is bearish. If you see this type of trend, bearish trend, you look for only selling opportunities and don't go to buying opportunities even if you get any candles. So it is good to go for selling opportunities. So this is the advantage. So based on this you can get a clear picture of the prevailing trend. So thereby you are not going to take any wrong direction trends. It is always better to trade in the direction of the trend. So like they say, always buy at support in an uptrend and sell at resistance in a downtrend. So when this is a downtrend, wherever the price takes rejections, so at the important levels, you can sell at those levels. Sell at resistance. Again here, sell at resistance. And here, if it is trending up, you have to buy at support. So these are supports. Buy at support. Again this is breaking, so this acts as a support. Buy at support. Here this candle is breaking. Now this level will act as a support. Buy at support. Because here the trend, you see, this is a bullish trend or a uptrend. So in an uptrend, buy at supports, and in a downtrend, sell at resistance. So this is the basic fundamental theory. Okay. Now let us see next trend, major trend. So for major trend, I have used 200 period moving average. So this 200 day moving average, you can consider to check the trend. What is the major trend? For example, if you take on any higher time frame, say about 30 minutes or 1 hour, if you see, so normally this is taken to check the trend in higher time frames. So whenever it comes to this 200 day moving average, it can take support or it can take rejection. So here it has breached this and gone up, then again it has come here and it is taking support here and trying to bounce. Okay, so they check in higher time frames like 30 minutes or 1 hour or even in a day time frame. So if you see in a day time frame also, so it left this and then came down. After that again it came back to this 200, it came down, again it came back. So here again, based on the trend, this curve is also color coded. So if you see the curve in red color, it means the market is in bearish trend. If you see the curve in green color, it means the market is in bullish trend. So even though we have seen a minor correction right now in Nifty and Bank Nifty, but the major trend is still up. So you can still keep buying at the dips. Whenever you find the price coming down, you can keep buying at the dips. So this is the purpose of using your major trend. Okay. Now let us come back to intraday time frame. So I'll switch off these curves. And like these are not mandatory minor trend and major trend. If some people need additional support for their trade confirmation or to make up their market bias, so they can use this. Or if you don't want to use, you can just switch it off also. This is the additional benefit that you can get. Okay. Now the same type of color coding I have done for this central pivot range or the pivot also. So here if you observe, this pivot is green whenever the market is up and the trend is bullish, and it will turn to pink whenever the trend changes and it is bearish. Okay, so here if you see in this day there was changing, the trend was changing, it means market was going up and coming down. In previous day you see this pink color, The completely this day the market was bearish yesterday. Day before yesterday it was completely bullish. So here it was a mix of bearishness and bullishness. So this is also one of the important indicator for you to analyze. So if you don't have, if you just want to analyze only the CPR bands, you can see here the market. Okay, let us take from some period back. Okay, so it is a ascending CPR. That means the market is bullish. The prices are going up. So whenever you find the price coming close to your CPR or S1, you can place a buy order. It keeps going. Okay, and here it started again coming down. Then again it started going up. And here if you see continuously there is a decline in the market. So at this particular level, you can keep shorting at CPR or at the R1. So I'll just switch on. See, this is R1. Short at R1 and book your profits at CPR. Again here, short at CPR. The R1 or CPR. Whenever the downtrend, whenever there is a resistance at R1 or CPR, you can go for short positions. And in an uptrend, you can go for long at your support S1 or CPR. See, CPR, go long, book profit at R1. S1, when it comes close to S1, go long and book profits at CPR or R1, whichever is your convenient risk reward. Okay, so that is how you can use this indicator. And there are many theories on how to work, many trading setups. So all those things I'll explain, not in this video, maybe I'll make some other detailed video and try to explain. Okay, now we have seen the complete features of this. And here if you go to style, you can modify the colors. So basically by default I have given some color coding, that is the pivot band, and R1 and S1 I have kept little bit bolder. R2, R3 is little bit less, line thickness is less. R3, R4 it is still lesser. Similarly for S1, S2, S3. And additionally I have also given the labels for easy identification. So these labels I have kept at current index, that is whenever the current candle is sticking, I have kept it there, because see normally I trade in commodities also. So if I am trading US oil, so crude oil, say for example Indian chart. So US oil normally it opens early morning 3:30 and it goes up to say 11:30. Now the time has changed, it is now 4:30. So if the labels are at the beginning of this, or the first index or the first candle, so when you zoom out and if you are working, you may not be able to know what this level is exactly. So that's the reason I have given these labels at the current candle, so it becomes easier for us to know. Okay, now let us go through all the different index and also few stocks, and let us see how this indicator has worked and how the price has respected. Okay, now first let us start with Bank Nifty. Okay, Bank Nifty opened gap up today. So after gap up opening, it came down, it saw some weakness and it took support at our CPR level. So if you have to enter trade, you need to wait for it for first 10 or 15 minutes and then see where it is taking support or rejection. So here it has taken a support, and in case after the first candle if you have entered a trade, you have shorted, so this could be your target, that is the CPR. So if you, after first candle if you short at CPR, if you book 150, around 150 points, you can get. So after the CPR is taking the price has taken support at CPR and this candle is formed. After this candle completion, you can go for long and wait for your R1. So another 250 points. So from R1 you see a rejection here. So after this rejection of this candlestick pattern, you can go for one more trade in the sell side. So after this candle, if you short, again wait for CPR, another 385 points you got. Okay, this is how you can trade using this indicator. Now let us see for Nifty. Nifty also it has worked similarly. So it has first taken support from the CPR itself in the first candle, and then it has tried to come down, but the bulls have tried to again push it back. So after this green candle, so you know now the trend is changed and then the market is going to go up. So after this green candle, in the next candle, if you take a trade also, here in this candle 940 candle, so you can get target of around 70 points. So once it is unable to breach this R1, and you can see the rejection here, so you can take trade after a major rejection. So I will say I have taken trade after this rejection in this candle start. I have taken say up to CPR. So another 137 points in Nifty. Okay, so easily it came down and took support exactly at the CPR. The CPR is showing green color, means the trend is bullish for today. Till now it has not breached the CPR and gone down. And on next chart, let us see. So these are the alert notifications what I am receiving. I will explain about this also. Okay, I will quickly run through other charts. So this is for HDFC Bank. It took a rejection, it came, and here at this bottom level, it has taken support and tried to go up again. Reliance saw some weakness in the beginning, then it acted sideways, and here we saw a major sell-off. It came almost close to your S1, and again here it took support and then went back. So next is Titan. It has taken support from the first candle itself. So after you see the first candle itself is opening and closing above R1, you can be sure that it will go for next higher targets and it will not come back up to CPR. So here after this first candle, if you take a trade, you can go for targets of R2 and R3 and keep your stop loss below your R1. So it has achieved both these targets. And now next important thing is, so whenever the range is wide between the targets, for example R3 and R4, the range is very wide. So you can book your targets at the mid of this or keep trailing your stop loss. I have quoted one more level also here, intermediate level. But because of this maximum output for this indicator, they are limiting to 64. So I am unable to use more plots here. So I will just show it later. Similarly, Z saw a good momentum today. It saw a good momentum. It took support from CPR and given 3 targets. On this Sun Pharma has become sideways. It has stayed within the CPR band range, so it has not breached out either side. Tata Steel, again some strength. So you saw initial weakness, then it went up and came down and took support again at CPR, and it went again. The target is at R1 industry. DLF has also acted on both the sides. So here you see at R1 after giving target, we can see some weakness. This is State Bank of India. So initial weakness, then it has taken support from CPR, tried to go up to R1, then came back rejection. Again it is trying to go up. So today the market is actually not very trendy. So you can find trending market only 30% of the time. Other times the market will be mixed like this. So you can play with the targets between these levels. For example, here in the first candle itself, it took rejection from R1. So from R1, if it is taking rejection, the next possible target is your CPR. So after first candle completion in 5 minutes, if you take trade in second candle, you can book your profit at this CPR level. So again from CPR, if it is taking support and trying to go up, we can enter one more long trade. So this is Hindustan Unilever, it's completely acting sideways. And these are indexes, okay. So you can use this to trade even international markets, commodities also. For example, this is US oil. So at the opening itself, it has taken support from the TC, and then it has gone up almost close to R1. Then from R1 it has taken rejection, it came down, and it is still acting sideways. We will see silver. Silver saw a sell-off at the first candle itself and came to the top of this CPR range, and it is still acting sideways. And we will see gold. Gold has opened and it has acted sideways for first few hours, and then it has broken this level and tried to go up. Okay, so you can work on any time frame and any market and any instrument. So using this you can work. Now I will show you one more important aspect of using this indicator. Now for example, if I am using this for intraday, I will be setting this option as a day, in the day time frame, and then I will be working for, say, intraday. If you want to scalp, you can use 1 minute, 2 minute or 3 minute, and normal 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes time frame you can work. So suppose you want to do multiple time frame analysis or your top down analysis, then you can use this indicator for that purpose also. For example, if you want to see in the day time frame or in your day candle, what is the, so you can have this type of multiple layouts. So if you are in the Pro or Pro Plus version in the trading view, you can choose whichever layout you want. So I have kept 3 time frames. That is for day time frame, and this is for the month time frame, and this is for the week time frame. Okay, now I'll just show you in one of the chart. So here on the day or candle, if you see, so this will be the CPR for the month. So at the beginning of the month itself, you know, this CPR is ascending, and also it is bit of a narrow range. It means you can expect a huge momentum in this particular stock. So for every stock you can do this analysis. Okay, so at the beginning, first day of the month itself, you saw a big candle, then it has gone from your R1, R2, R3 and R4 up to R4. It has given you target, and there you saw rejection. After this rejection, you can either book your profits if you are in long trade and then enter a short trade. After that, it has come down, it has come down to R2 and then R3. So now it is still acting in this. So this month is over now. This was for previous month, February. Now this is the new month. March onwards, there will be a new, what you can say, new levels. See this, if I am on in a 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour time frame, already these new levels has come. So in these new levels we can find now. So compared to the earlier month, this month also the CPR band is still narrow. It means this month also we can expect a huge momentum, and also it is ascending. So and it is above CPR. So whenever it comes up to the CPR level and takes support, you can find any bullish pattern, you can enter for long. So this is in your day candle time frame. This is the analysis you can do. See, whenever it came to the support area, it took support. So you see any candle confirmation here, 1 or 2 bullish candle, you can go for long. You can keep your say weekly position or monthly position open, and you can wait for the targets, next higher targets it has given. And here you saw rejection and enter short, and you wait for your targets on the downside. Now it is coming again, taking support at CPR level. You can enter long positions here. So on the week time frame, I will show you now. See this, like I said, in a day candle, if you go here, this will be month, selected as a month. So for month, you can select previous month high, low, close. So it will give you previous month high, low, close, what are those levels. I will show next in the week time frame. I'll just expand this view. Okay, this is weekly time frame. Here if you see in the indicator, it will be selected as week, and you can show weekly high, low, close for your levels. So it is shown here in these dotted lines, high, low and weekly close. This will be the data of the previous week. For this week, this is the data, weekly, previous week high. See, this was the high, previous week high. This was the low here, previous week low, and this was the close. It is getting close. So this is also important data. It acts as important support and resistance. So if you want to analyze in the weekly time frame, here you see, at the beginning of the week itself, the CPR band was very wide. So it means that this last complete week, the trade was very sideways, not very huge trending days. Okay. And here you saw a rejection from this CPR range, and it came down up to your support. These are weekly supports, not daily supports, and these gray dotted lines are each 1 day session. Between this to this will be your 1 day session here. This is the session break lines. So it came down, it took support at S1. After taking support and after you see one or two bullish pattern, you can enter long and wait for CPR as the target. So after CPR, again you took support here CPR, you can continue be in the trade and book profit at R1, or if you are entering a new trade here, this will be your target, your R1. So after rejection at R1, you can book profit at your CPR, and again from CPR rejection, book profit at your S1. This is for sell side. So okay. Now you see in the weekly CPR, the stock has gone up and it has taken rejection at the weekly CPR. So if it is taking rejection, you can sell here and look for your next targets. This is on a week time frame. On the day time frame, it is the R1 rejection. In the week time frame, it is a weekly CPR rejection. So like this, you can take confluence of multiple time frames, and you can make your decision stronger. So this is how you can use for multiple time frame analysis. Okay, now if somebody wants to say trade in a higher time frame, for example swing trades or positional trades, they can work for this weekly or this monthly chart. So if you go to monthly chart, and any stock you can take, say Titan, I'll take. Okay, see Titan, if you see, the previous month, so in the month of January, here it was falling down, and from S1 it has taken support. Okay, after S1 taking support, it went to CPR, from CPR it went to R1. So at R1 in the month of February, it has taken a rejection. So after this day, we can see there is weakness, and after this day in the 11th February, we can clearly see the trend is changed. People who are on long, they can close their trades, and people who want to enter a short trade, they can take one short position here and wait for target up to CPR. So CPR is given. Then after CPR, the next target is previous month's low and previous month's close. So it has given targets up to this. So you can wait. So like this, for longer term, you can use your monthly time frame chart. If you see here, it's close to 120 points in Titan, what you can achieve. So like this, you can see, if you go to index here, you can see auto index or media index, what is trending, IT. So IT was weak, we can see here itself. Once you see this rejection, and also this pin bar setup candle formation, you can go short and wait for your target. See, exactly at previous month low it has come here. So IT, if you take I used Infi, so here this was that candle. So like that you can analyze on your monthly, weekly or daily time frame, you can analyze and base your trades. Okay. Now that alerts, I told you what were the alerts that I was getting. I have coded master version. So this master version is for my personal use I have kept. So how is it different from normal version is, it has all the features of this free indicator what I have given. Apart from that, I have coded this automatic buy sell trigger. So automatically whenever there is a buying opportunity or selling opportunity, I get triggered and alert. I get a sound and also this alert I will get what to do and which stock it is giving now, buy or sell. Now that you can use for at least 300 400 stocks, and you can set it and leave it once for 3 months or forever. You can not, no need to go and set your alert system daily. You can set it and leave it every day. So you can be working in any one chart. For example, you will be looking at Nifty chart and suddenly you will get an alert, say in some other stock, say for ZEAL. You can go and then open ZEAL and see here the color coding I have done. This is the parrot green color, it will give an indication for buy, and this maroon colors, now this is the alerts that is triggering, that I have coded for 5 minutes time frame. So every 5 minutes it gives ZEAL and HDFC Bank, it has given now. Okay, so now if you see here, this maroon color is for sell and this parrot green color is for buy. So this is how I have color coded. So here you got a signal for buy, and if you enter this, you keep your stop loss below the CPR and wait for target of your R1. So after R1 also I've got 2 more buy signals. So if you enter buy here, kept your stop loss below your R1, next target is your R2. So at R2 also I've got some signals, and some here one for sell signal also I've got a trigger, but for sell you need to wait for one more candle to go below this R2. So that has not gone. So again one buy has come. So you enter after this candle, if you enter for long, next this will be target R3 achieved. So I will show same for Nifty Bank Nifty, how these triggers work. So here in the first candle it was a red candle, after that you got one buy signal. So for buy signal after this candle you still need to wait for one more candle to go above this band, CPR band, and a strong candle. We didn't get that, so it came down. So next we got this strong buy candle at 9:35. So after this it is confirmed that okay, now the trend is changed, you can go for buy. So if you enter after this green candle, next candle if you enter long, so, and when you are entering long you can keep your stop loss just below this, your top band of the CPR, and this R1 as a target, you have achieved target here. Okay, now here one more sell trigger you have achieved. If you enter here, you can book for CPR as your target. Here same case for Nifty also, enter long after this candle, then up to R1 you can go for your long target. We'll see some more. HDFC it has given similar patterns. Reliance. So this is your Titan also. In the first candle itself you got a very strong candle. After this candle you can go long. R1, R2 target is achieved. So this is ZEAL. It is given a very good signal in ZEAL also. Second candle you have entered, and you keep your stop loss below this band. That's gone. R1. After R1 also you got entry. Suppose you miss entering here, and you come to the market late, so you still get signals for your buy or sell. You can go here, you got buy signal. Next, this is the target. So you are coming late again to market, you enter here, this is your target. This is one more Sun Pharma, Tata Steel. The Tata Steel here, if you get this strong signal for sell, next candle if you sell, keep your CPR as the target. So exactly it came to CPR, you can book your profit and close the trade and look for other opportunities. After this you got one buying opportunity. So after this candle if you enter for long, R1 is your next target, that is achieved here. So on the both sides you have achieved target. First in the morning you got a sell signal, you enter sell here. So you can keep your previous day low as your target, first target, because here this target range is very wide between this level to this level. So half of that or your previous reference or your previous day low, you can keep your target. See here previous day low it has given, and then here one more buy opportunity, go long, sell opportunity, go short, again buy opportunity, go long. So this is how you need to work with this. So in the CPR concept there are many detailed topics like pivot trend analysis, pivot width analysis. For example, based on this width of this CPR, it gives you some meaning, and 2-day value for 2 days, 2 consecutive days, what is the relation, what is the signal it is giving. So all these things, it is a detailed topic actually. So in the following subsequent videos I'll try to make a small video, short-term videos, or maybe on one Saturday or Sunday I'll try to conduct a free webinar. You can join these webinars because there are many other detailed concepts like gap up, gap down theory, your virgin CPR and 2-day value relationships. All those things are there. So I can go and explain you everything in detail. It takes a little bit more duration of time, maybe 6 hours or 8 hours of time. So I'll try to make a detailed video. So if you like this indicator and if you want to work and make profits, you can use this indicator. And if you still need a more detailed understanding about this indicator, please post a comment, and also you tell me what other features you want in this indicator. So this is one of the best indicator because I was working in this sector, that is supply demand, support resistance and pivots and all those things. I found some indicators, they were very basic actually, not much of helpful. So then I started coding my own indicator. So I have coded, and apart from this I have also coded some more indicators. So you can go through those indicators also. And in coming weeks I'll be publishing few more indicators that are very simple, that are for beginner people, novice level people. So some color coded indicators. So just by looking at the color you can enter trades. So very conservative, very easy and very basic indicators. I am going to publish them also and make video. So if you like this indicator, if you like this content, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And also I am planning to go live in the market, and complete day market trading hours I'll be live, and I'll be taking some trades. And also if you have any trades, you need any guidance or advice, you can contact me. So please subscribe to this channel, and I hope you like this content, whatever I have explained or shown to you. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.